I'm so happy I joined this fucking campaign. Goobin time every week is like my weekly reset.
Ooh, okay. Zach, at 4 p.m. for me, so our exact end time. One of them is going to start streaming.
Cool.
That's sick as hell. If we go that far.
Jellyquish bulk.
Tomorrow. Sorry. I am making sure I get this right.
Goobin time, it's motherfucking Goobin time.
Oh, did I skip one?
You did execute John.
Oh.
On the thing.
That
Nice for you to advertise John's channel like that, though.
You know, I did it for Dak once. You know, it's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you on yours.
All I did do and Judd did the event for.
I just scrolled up and copied the wrong one. I'll switch those around. I didn't get the other one.
That's really funny though.
Hey, we gotta support the other DMs, you know? Oh, it's even got the link for what was lost below as well, yeah.
Yeah. I'm so tired.
For some reason, I've been tired all day. I'm now wide awake.
Well,
I'm
you're
ready to
drinking.
go. Yeah, good point. That shit doesn't wake me up. Doesn't wake me up
still
nowadays.
what's lost below? Why is it not swapping?
That's so funny. I'm so sorry.
It's not even accepting the link now.
Okay, we're just
you might just have to delete it.
We're just gonna, yep.
Yeah. Nothing.
Well.
Howdy, goobers.
Howdy. Would anyone like to give a little recap of what happened last time?
I think I did the last session, so I will.
I remember. Make sure I don't get it wrong.
I can remember if no one else wants to, but...
No, I think I can do it.
Go for it.
I believe we started off with combat, having to finish off what we had started in Ibris, where we found a bunch of possessed red cloaks and a possessed black cloak. I think we saved a passable amount of them.
Yeah.
And killed the rest. They sort of escorted us into Dacia, said that we should come by if we wanted any more information on it, or if, we wanted to work with them. And then we started to make our way through Dacia ourselves, making our way down to I believe it's called the Three Daggers, a tavern on the most southern part of Dacia. And on our way there, we stumbled across our lovely magic item merchant, and I think spent about 30 minutes talking to her, getting a bunch of magical items. I think Isandra got a crossbow that shoots fire. Oakenheel got a axe called the Hunger.
It's just called Hunger, I think.
Oh, Hunger. I believe Jack's got the Pearls of Force and something else. I can't remember what the other thing was. And what was it?
A teleport ring thing.
Teleport ring, right. The transposition, ring of transposition, yep. I believe. And then Boone got I think it was Essence of Heroism.
Something like that.
And Verandra asked if they had anything for True Sight, so they'll look into that. Then we made our way to the tavern, found out very quickly that it was a tavern full of thieves. Isandra and Verandra proved they're the only ones that know how to act, as everyone else was very funny, walking around talking to every person ever. And then we got to Cecilia, and we got our options laid out for us. We had a party invitation. We could just straight up go to the Emperor's Tomb, which is our original goal. or we can go get some information out of the black market. And I think we ended by starting to interrogate a guy in the back room of the tavern.
Indeed. I'm going to pull you all together to start here. And you may all join me on the 3 daggers. Have an inspiration, by the way. Welcome, welcome, well. So, in front of you, bound in ropes like a worm, is a relatively well-dressed man with a short mustache and a little pseudo-dragon curling around his neck. They seem to have left unbound for some reason. He has no weapons. And he looks a little pale.
You okay there, bud?
No.
Yeah, that does make sense.
I'll
Boots
check
starts
out,
looking.
yeah.
Yeah, he's bound. Look at that. Look at him.
What's your name there, bud?
My name is Balinor.
Do you have a last name or just Bellinor?
No last name. Finest windowsman this side of the river.
They have a finest one of those?
He nods.
Oh. Is it a competitive career? Path?
Very.
Oh. Oh. Well, at least we got a window into your personality. No, nothing.
Valinor, right?
That's it?
Where are you from, Valinor?
Not too far from here. Couple rows down the street. Frequent this place. Not sure what the pecan thinks I've done. But I haven't done anything, you can tell him.
That's not up for me to decide. If you're here for a reason.
I'm happy to just sit here till it's all sorted out.
And then Lysandra will like turn his head in front of it. Do you think things should shake out like that, Frandra?
I mean, in my time, I gotta say, I've been interrogated quite a few times myself. It never really works out. Next thing you know, you're just, in a prison or in a manor full of people you don't know, doing stuff you don't want to do. It's crazy stuff.
Wait,
You wouldn't want that to happen to you. Well, I like it. Shut up. I
You've been interrogated before?
Yes, I've been.
Okay, keep on. You're doing great. You're doing great.
But what was it you said? Valinor? That's your name?
Uh-huh.
Are
Says
you
he's
sure?
A windowsman?
A windowsman?
Yeah, yeah. Second
Competitive
story
career.
expert.
Not third.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever you're willing to pay for.
We have.
Is first too low and third too high? Is that how that works?
If you don't want to tell us the truth, just tell us that, and this will make it go a lot faster.
Jax. The others have been wheeling and dealing here, but you're the one who makes the ultimatum. The first one of many, I'm sure. Jax, please make me your choice of intimidation or persuasion at advantage.
What's your mother's name?
I'll do
I'm not
intimidation.
telling you. Listen, I don't know nothing. I have nothing for you.
Alright, I'm gonna cast command and say truth.
Okay.
Alright. See how he does.
Mm.
He looks at you and says, "That's the truth."
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
You know, Bellinor, I'm a bit of a Windowsman myself.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah? You're in the business?
I'm learning so much of you guys today.
How does a man like you get into that trade? I'm sure that it takes a lot out of you.
I mean, I spent a lot of time around the Three Daggers. Good friends with the Butcher. You know,
As a Windowsman, you spent a lot of time around the Three Daggers.
yeah.
Windowsman sounds like an honest trade, right?
Open here?
Oh, can you? Oh, can you?
Why?
Oh. Go help Boone in the kitchen. I don't know what he's doing.
At this point,
Who's
Boone
good?
draws his two-handed sword, looks at the guy, sets it on fire, and then uses it to light the stove, and then extinguishes it. And just like maintains eye contact for a moment, puff of smoke. You know, I actually really don't like this part of it, but they are going to get the information out of you. It really just depends on if I have to keep you alive once they're done. So get talking or get injured. Thanks.
You need a hand chopping and Okinil pulls out his axe?
Only if you don't make any comments that are very clearly common sense.
Okay. Okinil starts chopping with his big battle axe because he wants to use it. He's not attuned to it yet, but yeah.
I said start talking. Now.
You can make me an intimidation check, Boone.
First time probably ever rolling intimidation is Boone.
No,
Yeah.
Jesus.
That checks
Oh
out.
my god.
We're so intimidating.
Nonetheless, he frowns a little bit. Looks back to Jax, trying to look past the two people in front of him. Common tactic, those of you who are interrogating him.
Mm-hmm.
Can I not try to start cast anything, but as he starts looking at me, start speaking the forms of gray magic where he doesn't understand what I'm saying?
You just want to say the words? Yeah, sure. Jack starts talking in reverse tongues. Words slip from your mind. Okay, you got a lot of stuff at your disposal, I understand.
Isandra, do you mind if I try something?
No, I don't really mind.
Lovely. I want to look him in the eyes, and I want to cast Hold Person.
Oh.
Just to hold him in place for a moment.
He freezes.
And then Ferandra is going to sort of lean over and grab him by like the chin and just start like studying his face for a moment.
Sure.
Say, you know, Valinor, there are a couple possibilities for what's going on here. So I figure I make this as clear to you as physically possible. There are many, many ways that each and every one of us can hurt you and keep you alive while we're doing it to make it last a lot longer. However, there's something I can do, and I'll kind of like, his face will kind of morph a little bit to match Valinor's for a second. I can make sure that no one knows you're even gone. So, why don't we get this figured out? Because I actually want to see, is he scared by that at all?
Anyone who wants can make me an insight check, including you.
Okie artichoke.
Yeah, I don't have to do that.
15 is a success.
5.
5 is not.
Inside. No.
Isandra.
We're rolling so bad today.
He doesn't look afraid at all.
I look over to Isandra.
Uncharacteristically so, because you guys have done a lot. Any normal person, they might be defiant, but they did normally at least be afraid by now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Isandra then would lean over.
Oop, hot mic.
He's gonna.
You're just
You're hot
micing.
micing.
Oh.
Isandra's gonna lean over and he's gonna press his boot right up against the seat of. Is he like sitting?
Yeah, he's just like seated against the wall on the floor.
Yeah. He's gonna press his boot right up close to Valinor, and he's going to look pretty directly in his eyes, and he's going to, I guess, try to search for something.
Can I give
that'll
Isandra an bardic inspiration?
Sure.
I'm gonna try. Like Isandra's gonna try to like search for like the white glint that he saw in like the black cloak's eyes.
You see it. Giving the specific look, shifting the light, you see it.
And then I guess Isandra's gonna drop his voice to Ferandra, and he's gonna whisper, pretty directly into Ferandra's ear. He thinks that he's possessed like the Black Cooks were.
I thought so. If you're not afraid of that, that means you're not who they say they are. That's all right.
Does Oakneil hear that with his hearing, Zach? To whisper to Ferandra?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Is the whole person still on?
Yeah.
Or was that drop out?
Yeah, no, it's there.
Can-
It only lasts for a
I know
minute.
we're like determined, but do we want to make sure like he's at least had water and stuff? And Oakneil will pull out his vial of holy water. Make sure he has a little bit of a drink, you know?
Isandra will offer a hand.
I can't do it whilst he's, you know. I guess we could. And Oakneil will pass the vial to Isandra.
Go on, blink if you want water, friend. We don't want you to be thirsty.
Isandra's beginning to uncap the water.
I'm gonna make an intelligence check for Valinor right now.
Windowsman.
Okay.
Then Isandra is going to, I guess, open up the holy water. He's gonna sniff it. He's gonna make a face. And then he's going to get some of the holy water on his fingers, and he's going to run a, like, circle around Valinor's neck before he proceeds to dump the entire vial of holy water on him.
He hisses a bit, breaking the hold person. And then as the water splashes onto his face, he shivers, and a ghost pulls out from his body. Which I will have to get just a moment. A blue spectral figure wisping into the vague shape of a person. Give me a ghost. And as it pulls out of his body, it goes, "Fuck, you knew."
You're a
And
very
we're-
bad liar. What do you mean, like a professional Windowsman? What the fuck even is that?
Hey, that was the truth.
As we're talking, can Oakenhill attempt to do a curse of binding on them so they can't move?
The
They
ghost
can't run away.
Does,
It just
sure.
says a creature. It just
Okay.
says find
Sure.
a large or small creature within 30 feet. They have to make a strength saving throw.
They immediately start to move. However, They're not strong.
Yeah. And I'm going to amplify it so it lasts for a minute. I take a d6 damage. I take 5 damage. It's like a blood vessel burst in O'Neill's eye or some shit.
And the ghost freezes up a fair bit, looking out towards you all again, and says, "Hey, wait a minute. What's this? Hey, I was supposed to slip away."
No. We need
Yeah.
to talk. We need to talk. He can't move for a minute, guys. That's all I can do. So get talking.
What are you from?
Where am I from? Is that what you want to know?
Yes, I want to know. Are you from the tomb?
Yeah, I'm from the tomb. So are you.
You're a thief, ain't you? Were a thief.
I was telling you the truth, friend. Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, so you weren't saying a lick of truth then.
Listen.
Hey, Boone, how good are you at killing ghosts for good?
Boone will lift the pot that he's been working on, and from it a slurry of water and clay, which is the only equivalent to holy water that Boone has. And he'll walk over and say, I think that they should get some rest.
I think so too.
How about I'm enjoying my, immortality.
Mm-hmm.
How about I make you a deal now that you've got me, I didn't think you had the path, didn't think there was any cards at all.
Yeah.
Boone will lift his brick, his garish stone, and let it shine just slightly and say, I'm actually pretty decent. I can just kind of make it go away. So if you move an inch, internal slumber is what you deserve.
The way I see it, we could stand here and stall to make a deal, but I think you got about 30 seconds left on you, so we can either talk or we could stand here and watch you die.
Again.
Okay, magic person, cleric person. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not taking the chance. Who cares? What do you want? I don't. We're expecting you. That's how I knew who you were.
That's useful. That's useful information.
Who brought you
Who's
back?
we?
There's a whole lot of us down from in the tomb.
Who's the head honcho? I think that's what the answer is that I'm looking for.
Liz leads us.
Liz?
Yeah. Fancies
Liz
herself
figures?
a soul dancer.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful. Stupid question. Name Asmundus ring a bell?
Oh, yeah. He's in town right now.
So
what?
we let you go.
He's
and
Yeah, back up. What?
He's in town right now.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So chances are we let you go. You scurry off. You tell Liz that we're fucking about and where
What
we are.
if I pretend I got trapped here for another 2 days?
I don't know if I trust you though.
No. I think you are just like a random thief, ain't you? You don't really have that useful information, do you? Certainly not useful to buy you a third chance.
Look, I have a long second life ahead of me. Very long.
Sure you do. How do we feel, guys? I'm okay just taking care of them.
My ex is hungry. I don't know. I'm not attuned to it yet, but I'm assuming it is.
I think that it's either him or us. I'm not really looking to be cornered right now.
Yeah, I don't want them having information of where we are and stuff.
Jack, Spoon?
Yeah, let's dispatch. That's probably the best choice.
Yeah.
Boone lifts the pot of slightly warm clay and water.
It's not boiling, right?
No, just like slightly warm. Like it's on the stove for 30 seconds.
I can say, okay, we'll slowly move the person that was possessed, and we'll move them out the way
He's
slowly.
just gonna fling it at the ghost.
Okay.
Like fork, like food fight, but with a whole pot of this stuff.
Absolutely. He says, You're dead, folks! You're dead! And then the water, like, splashes across them. And the form dissipates. And you're left with a very unconscious person, still tied up.
Okay.
Are they actively dying?
You-
or just
You heard
asleep?
that about Asmundus.
They're just
That's
unconscious.
bad, right?
Yeah. It's bad. They're good jacks. They're not on the verge of death.
Yeah, they're just asleep. I'm gonna kneel down and slowly like shake a little bit,
What?
trying to wake them up.
What's Asmundus' relation to Adagio?
He lives here.
That's what I'm saying. What
It's
I'm
his
saying is
home address.
he won't go around murdering the populace, right? Trying to find us.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay. I'm basically just worried, like, is he bothered about, like, people's opinions of him in the city, you know?
I would
I-
No, he
say.
doesn't. Yeah.
Boone.
Oh, please.
Mhm.
I would say that if I was a nefarious individual, I would pick the place that let me be the most nefarious to call my home.
Like a tavern full of... Oh, wait, you mean Dash as a whole. Gotcha.
Yes.
Sorry,
So-
I'm not used to the city yet. Sorry.
I think whenever he wakes up, we can try to get what answers we can out of him. However, we do have another name aside from Asmundus. I know that they are a big guy, but
Agreed.
Liz is somebody that we need to inquire into.
Yeah, I agree.
Indeed.
Liz
And also, what was his
favors
name? Balinor? That was his name?
Balinor, yes. He said Liz favors herself a soul dancer. I think that's what he said.
Yep.
I think we're dealing with another necromancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
would
agree. Asmundus is an issue, but we keep taking out his pillars, and sooner or later he's not going to have anything left to stand on.
But-
I think Liz is a top priority.
I agree, but the more we piss off Asmundus, the more he's gonna come hunting for us, and I didn't realize he lived here.
Well, that's gone great for him so far.
Would you... He fucked us.
Balinor wakes up. It's Jax
Hey.
is shaking them.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
What's the last thing you remember?
Balinor. The last thing I remember.
Yeah,
Shit, I'm tied up. What happened to me?
it'll come easier once you tell me the last thing you remember.
Yeah, Pecan had me looking into the ruins.
Okay. Well, you were possessed by a ghost. We have now
shit.
dealt with said ghost.
Thanks. What, he looks down at himself. What? Mind cutting me out of these?
Should we double check with the pecan person? Just to be sure.
I think that should probably happen.
We don't want to, piss off the people that are giving us, like, board and stuff, you know?
Yeah, sorry, but they are we're here on business, so we just need to make sure that things are okay.
Yeah, that's alright. I'll get comfort.
What's your... Did you say he had, like, a kobold around him or some shit? Or is that just a picture?
Yeah, he does.
What's your friend's name?
This is Mim.
Wait. Is he classed as an animal?
I guess.
O'Connell uses his necklace and casts Speak with Animals on himself.
Absolutely.
It's immediately happy. Hi there.
Looks to you, says, "You can talk. You're very well spoken as well.
Why, thank you.
Eleanor can't speak that well."
I go. Why, thank you.
I would like to also cast Speak with the Animals and listen in on the conversation.
Wait.
Sure.
Swift understand me as well now? Or Swift on an animal, he's a beast. I don't fucking know.
Swift could understand you in the first place.
Oh, well, yeah, but I understand Swift.
Swift speaks Draconic. Maybe. We'll see.
What's your name?
I am Mim. Dragon from afar. I've traveled all the way from the Fae just to see this strange city.
Can I ask what happened to your owner? Not owner, friend, companion? That's what. From your
Balinor
perspective,
started acting very strange.
at what
We
point?
went into. We were inside the tomb. We had traveled down 2 levels.
Oh, okay. And then what? Something happened and he went weird.
Yes, he just, well, suddenly changed.
Okay, that's useful stuff.
How many levels are in the tomb? Do you know?
Okay, on turns. Realizing Jack's talking to him. Oh, hi, Jax.
There's.
Oh, sorry.
Balinor was talking about 3 different levels to it, each of which expand quite far outwards. You have to know where you're going if you want to get anywhere.
Get your. Well, that was useful information. I appreciate it. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Oh, this guy's supposed to be here. Not quite. The dragon Mim just curls around Balinor's neck a little bit more.
Okay. So his name's Balinor. That means the ghost's name wasn't Balinor. Gotcha. Okay. Wait,
Yeah.
He goes back to Nolan. Balinor, are you a top class window person? Is that your job?
Who
Or
told you
was that the
that?
ghost job? Well, it was
The ghost did.
Yeah, the ghost.
I
did that.
couldn't possibly comment.
Why was it? Why would that be something you couldn't comment about? Why?
Hmm.
Okay. Pleasure meeting you. We're gonna go find out if we can get the ropes off you.
Alright. Meanwhile, we'll hop over to the rest of the people while you 2 are chatting.
They're poking each other in the face.
Ow, 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 ow.
And like as he's like twisting front his arm, you like step forwards and like make the angle a little bit more extreme. Get your
Ow,
finger, get your finger. And he steps back, letting go. Okay, let's ask.
All right.
Hey.
Hey.
Erwin just just does that. Cecilia.
Your 2 favorite employees right here.
Hello. Wonderful to see you.
Found what you
so-
needed off of him?
Well, the other, so we're continuing to talk to him. He was possessed, like way possessed. We got a name from him. Of course, connected to Azamundus. But also the other name, Liz. Do we know about that?
This doesn't ring a bell from my time here. But I haven't spent much time here in a few years.
Something about being a soul dancer, which would make sense if she's working with Azamundus.
Soul Dancer. Interesting title. Don't know what it means, but I'll put some ears to the ground for this list.
Second question. He's unpossessed, and he seems rather compliant and out of it. Is it alright if we untie him?
Let one of the guards know. They can make that call.
So, like the folks standing around the rooms?
She nods.
Okay.
Good work, you 2.
It was a group project.
It was. We killed a ghost.
Good on all of you.
This
Everyone is-
session, I'm playing Ferandra.
I will be playing Isandra.
I
everyone's
cannot
free to
think of
move
anything
about.
more chaotic than you playing each other's characters, dear lord.
You're all free to move
Sounds
about
like-
the 3 diggers however you'd like.
Melisandre will lean in here. We're going to be letting the little bird free from the back room.
All right.
Okay.
They're gonna come in with you.
Dirks, do you know where we're allowed to sleep?
Yeah, I think
They said
she
something about a
said
ship, right?
on the boat. That's like
Broken here.
parked outside.
Oh, okay.
Can you stop standing in corridors like in the middle of them? You're a really big boy.
No, okay.
Thank you. Excuse me.
You're a really big boy.
Oh.
Does he look proud of himself?
A little bit.
I found the ship.
Mhm. Seems to be permanently stationed out back here.
Oh, we found it.
Balinor will have a very quick exchange with the guard. The guard says, that's your voice. There we go. That's a good start. And they'll start untying him and pulling him out. It is getting to the evening, but you're all free to interact around the tavern more if you'd like, or with each other, whatever you want. When you're ready, you can head out onto the ship.
Boone will walk out of the kitchen with a big wheel of cheese.
Grilled cheese?
That's a very Boone food. I've never even thought about it. That is incredibly Boone coded. I'll remember that later.
Cheese.
Boone
Okay,
off like
I'm going out
rips,
into the boat now.
rips some of the cheese
It's
wheel
boat
off and just
time.
passes it back to
You've
Jax.
You've been forced.
You know, I'm wearing like the heaviest armor that anyone could possibly carry. So if I go overboard, this was one of the most experiences ever.
Just don't go
I'll
for
just-
a boat.
More if you into a
If-
water snake again, it'll be fine.
Ooh. And it makes snakes noises.
How good are
If
the
you ever want to
snake
be a flying
noises?
snake again, let me
I
know.
can find
I'll
out.
do that.
I love how you instantly made snake noises.
Really bad.
It's a fucking
Comically
turtle.
bad.
No, it just sounds like a TH the entire time.
Boone, do you have
Da-
any
da-
animal
da-
you wanna
da-
be
da- da.
tonight?
Hmm?
I realize I've been saving them up all day. Does anyone want to be an animal tonight?
Can I? No, never mind. I've asked too much. If anybody wants to be an animal.
Neil's head pops up a little bit as he's meditating to tune. One of his eyes pop open.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
You want to be an animal? If you say wolf, I'll kill you.
What are the options?
There are any options, but you're already a wolf, so you don't need me to
I'm
do
not
that.
actually a wolf, okay?
Do you want to be a normal wolf?
No, it's just a cool idea.
It would be cool to fly.
Hold on.
Oh,
I have an idea.
Okay.
So you hold the new ring I bought. You turn me into a ferret, and then give me the ring.
What ring
What?
did you? What ring did you buy?
Transposition.
Oh my god, teleporting ferret dibbled.
Doesn't it have one use?
I'm not fully sure.
All right. I mean, if you want to be a ferret, I could just make you into a ferret. That's fine. I'll take the
Yeah.
ring if you want. I'll give it back to you when you're a ferret.
Yeah. This sounds fun.
All right. He grabs the ring. Then he steps back and he pulls out his violin for a moment, looking very dramatic, and then he points. I forget what it's called. The bow? I think it's called the bow.
Mm-hmm.
And just points it at Jax like it's a gun and polymorphs Jax into a ferret.
Absolutely. Jax becomes ferret.
He has the ring back. He bends down. Puts it on Jax.
Picture like a ferret holding a ring. I just find that really funny.
Like both hands. Like both hands.
And then climbs up on Clift.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's so cute.
Now you can fly together.
And Switch will take you around, I guess. Just
Just let me know when. If not, it'll wear off in an hour.
So, polymorph is quite the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Jax is a ferret, including intelligence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So have fun with that. Otherwise, there's a couple more guards on the lower deck of the ship. And as you go down, they can show you towards various rooms. Each room on the ship is a little bit old, a little bit dusty, but it has silken sheets and a very soft mattress. No straw today. A chest and furniture that's probably worth at least 100 gold.
Ooh.
If anybody drops anything small, Jack steals it.
I love it so much.
Boone is leaving behind just a red crumb of cheese crumbles.
Have you guys seen my contact?
O'Keneal is in like the corner of the ship, just meditating. From when he learned that kind of stuff when he was meant to be a druid, but then shit happened. So he's like trying to remember that and learning to attune and just attune to his weapon.
And you will attune to the weapon, O'Keneal. You can feel the connection to it. Do you do anything with the axe?
He'll probably, once he knows it's attuned, we'll probably go to like if there's where the part of the ship there's no one around, and we'll start practicing with it.
Sure. You start swinging it around, and just hacking it through the air feels pretty good. It swings well.
Okay. This could work. This could work.
And in particular, as you take your final slice for the night through the air, as you're like, okay, I'm gonna go rest.
Yeah.
There's a tension in your arms. You can feel your muscles getting used to the weight of this particular weapon.
Uh-huh.
You take a breath in, and you can make me a wisdom saving throw.
It begins. Yes. What is my saving throw? My DD beyond sheet up just in case. Boy. Wisdom saving throws is still +3. Okay, good. Wait. Oh, bro, one. That one. Okay.
Hey.
Take a breath in, little smile. Yeah.
Oof. This
What's
could
up?
work. And he puts it on his back. And yeah. Go down, probably clean it as he does his usual weapons, and go find the rest of the goobers, basically.
Mm-hmm. You'll all be shown rooms. You'll have to help Jax get a room.
Come on, little buddy.
Oh, come on. I got a macaroni bath in here. Come on.
He can't understand a word we're saying.
At one point, she also unties somebody's shoe.
He's under trips. First time.
Wow, Sandra, how clumsy of you! I've never seen you do that.
Oh,
This is awful.
Sandra, I would suggest tying your shoes.
I'm going to untie your shoes.
O'Connell quickly walks away.
How close is O'Connell to Cassandra? Like before he walks away? Because I would like to hypothetically try to sleight of hand and pull at least one shoelace from O'Connell's shoe.
Roll me a sleight of hand check. You're looking for a 20.
You have a bardic from earlier.
Oh, that's right. I
son of
do. How much is your bardic?
D10 now. It's still possible.
It's okay. Come on. Oh,
Aw.
You kind of snatch
Well, don't worry,
downwards,
you still have it.
but O'Connell takes a step away just in time.
O'Connell rushes away, but then still falls from him rushing. Son of... Oh. He just lays there for a second. Okay.
Stay humble.
They do say to not, like, run on the ship and stuff, don't they? No, in no way. Wait, I'm gonna sleep inside tonight? Is that... Oh, no.
Yes, you could sleep on the upper deck.
That's not a tree, though.
It's a mast.
It's not a tree, though.
Used to be a
Oh,
tree.
Great. There's no... We'd have to like go out of the city to get you a tree suitable, O'Connell.
Okay, I don't like cities anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I should have brought my tree with me. God dang it.
No, you shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have.
Dang it. I missed that tree. That was a good tree.
I think it's bedtime.
I'm not gonna sleep, but I'm gonna be, you know, I'm just...
O'Connell, you're going to sleep like a baby, I promise.
Go to bed.
Okay,
I have wine if you need help.
so do I. But luckily, I'm not dependent on booze. So, anyway,
Okay, I haven't had a drink to... Actually, no, that's a lie.
that's a lie.
You acted like
We've all drank.
we walked into the tavern. That was the first thing you did.
You
Wasn't
bought
it?
2 drinks for all of us.
I
Yeah.
think it's bedtime.
Eventually, you'll all find your way to sleep in some of the Pecan's extra rooms aboard his ship.
You don't have to up here, but O'Kill does his usual evening thing, which is checking on his grandpa. And then he goes to bed.
Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm on my way back. I'm almost home.
Let me know when you get home safe.
Okay, O'Connell. So on and so forth.
And then he can sleep happy.
Eventually, Jax will return to Jax.
He's in the middle of the macaronis and...
And there she is. But you'll rest and awaken probably to the sounds of the bustling streets in the early morning as they're packed on the other side of the river. And you can hear the cookery even from in the ship within the 3 daggers.
O'Connell comes out of his room in his furs, all like he's like an afro to a certain degree. He's not, even though he clearly is not had the best night's sleep. But he's like, I told you. Oh wait, Desandre's not even
I
awake.
offered the booze.
Yeah, but that's not gonna help me sleep.
I promise it would after enough.
We don't have as you said, I'm a big boy. We need a lot of booze.
I have 2 bottles of
Oh shoot, good
wine.
point. Noted. O'Connell will just go to the edge of the ship. Is there a ladder on any of the edges of the ship?
There is not on this ship.
Is there? Could O'Connell theoretically climb up the ship?
And yeah, probably.
O'Connell will take off his like scale mail and we'll just dive into the water.
You sploosh in, looking around as you swim into the into the outgoing bits of the river. It slows down around here. You'll see various people in little, in tiny little, like, 2-3 person boats moving around, paddling around with different bits of goods and whatnot, getting to and fro the river.
Does he know what people do in big cities to the rivers?
No, I mean, do we want to tell him?
I think it's probably best.
Oakenheel's like combing his hair whilst he's swimming.
Oakenheel, please get out of the water.
Why?
It's not good for you.
We need to bathe
Not
you
good
out
for you.
right now.
Why? I'm bathing right now. That's the whole point of a river.
Nope,
No.
you are caking right now. It's not good.
What do you mean? Oakenheel starts climbing out and is confused.
And indeed, Oakenheel, you are no cleaner than before.
What is wrong with this place?
Oh,
I hate
God.
cities. I hate cities. I hate cities. I hate. Ooh.
There's a reason city rhymes with shitty.
Can I go get a bath, please?
Not in the river, but yes.
I would
Where?
love if you did that.
Where do they have one on the ship? On the
The
ship?
windows, man, the way you
Okay, good.
excel.
Can someone go ask?
Fun
Because
to
right
hear,
now I don't
Bard.
smell too
Hey,
good.
Nemesis.
Oh my God.
Are we buffering even while I'm plugged
Which
in?
one?
What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't. No.
No. If Randra said, "Oh my God," and that.
We gotta get someone in this
Nice.
week.
Which
Oh,
one?
I see. I see.
Ard.
Okay, that's fitting.
Good choice.
Okay. First order of business, we get Oakenheel a bath.
Yes, please.
Mhm.
Hop to it.
He'll just stay here, all kind of comfortable, just kind of like, woohoo.
You can march
Sandra will close the
through
door and
and
he's Sandra.
Okay,
Sandra's
he's
just put in. You spoon?
you also closed the door on me.
I didn't
Oh,
mean to, I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Repercussions of your actions.
Good morning.
Good
Sandra
morning.
will wave over.
good morning, he says.
Yep.
Yep, that's accurate.
I can't even do it properly right now. But there you go. And head in, and there's a number of people around. As you sit down, Ferandra, Karuna says, started on a deal. Hopefully they'll follow through. Apparently there's a party tonight.
Oh yeah. We're going to that party, friend. What do you do? What do you want?
I know someone who knows a lot, including where we're made, maybe.
Ferandra just kind of widens his eyes and stares blankly into the distance for a moment. Oh.
Or so I thought.
Great.
Turns out she doesn't know. But she does know who knows. So she's going to the party. And if she can get it, she's going to trade it to me.
All right. Who is it?
I just call her the Dragon Lady. She was the person I was talking with
Dragon.
last night.
Oh, I see. All right. All right. What does she need from the party? We're gonna be going there ourselves, so I wouldn't mind helping her get whatever she needs to.
Don't know, she just said there was a contact there she was going to speak with.
All right, we'll keep an eye out for it. Are they one of us or?
No, she's just Fi.
Oh, all right. I'll keep an eye out then.
Boone takes a seat over here.
Do I even ask for Oakenheel to have a bath?
Just show somebody
No.
some money. Oh, sorry, you're not even near me.
See, I've been to Dacia maybe a handful of times. Never have I bathed here, so I've not been here for long.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we'll just get used to it. In all
No,
honesty,
he needs to be not smelling like that if we are going to the party tonight.
we're going to a party. Okay. Let's go see if they have a hose.
Has Oakenhill ever had like
Everyone needs to bathe, actually, not just Oakenhill.
Like I said, let's see if they have a hose.
I'm going to start pushing shit over.
Oh wait, Boone,
Yes,
can't you like make water?
I can.
There we go.
If I go back to sleep and think about that really
Oh.
hard.
Oh no. All right. I saw Jax here once. Maybe Jax can do it.
Okay, so Oakenhill, here's the plan. We're gonna hang off the side of the ship, and I'm gonna create rain above us.
Oh, I like that. I
And we're
like
gonna
that.
have a shower.
Okay. Oakenhill climbs and just hang out it. I'm ready.
Please don't fall into the water again.
Jax, how are you going to cast the spell whilst you're hanging off the ship?
It'll be raining for a second, so if I start it raining first and then climb over, I should be fine.
Be quick, you got this.
Yeah. I will cast Create Water and have it rain fall. Just like, not on the ship, but right off of it. Then I will climb off the ship.
Absolutely. You can each make me a very easy athletics check.
Is it bad that I want a natural one?
Oh my god.
I got close to it.
It's close.
Okay.
A 7 is a success on a very easy though. Erwin will come up to this table here. And he'll look out at the others starting to sit down, and he'll continue over to right between you if you say, wherever the others are, got these to them. And he'll pull out 5 envelopes. Marks of invitation.
Thank you, Erwin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass one over to you, Boone, and put the other 4 on the table. We're going out into town. I'll be back this evening with Cecilia.
Alright.
Wait a minute. We're going to a party. That means we actually need nice clothes.
It's true. Very true. Let's see. Let me see if I got some. I don't know if the thieves map has anything about nice clothes, but I could try for you.
I'm sure if we go into town for a little bit, we'll find some place suitable.
That's true.
You two outside can get cleaner. And
Okay, that's a little better, Jax. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Right, do we want to hit inside them?
Yeah, I guess so. Oakenhill just goes to the side and just fully starts shaking like a dog, and then he's good, and then he gets moving.
alright. I suppose you all can gather and decide your next move.
Learn
Clothes?
clothes. Yep.
Mhm.
I can
Yeah.
teach you guys a basic box step.
I already know the eagle. I told you this.
No,
I summoned some water. We have both had a shower.
I can tell.
You're
In the
soaking wet.
nicest way possible, I can tell.
I could put, at the party, I could pull out the ferret if you want.
We're not. I'm not doing another ferret for the party.
No, I mean it's a dance. It's a dance.
I know we're going to learn a basic buck step, O'Keneal. I promise it's going to take like 5 minutes.
I that doesn't sound fun.
Why would you step on top of a box?
Thank you.
Going to
There's
follow
gonna be. Is there gonna be like boxes all over this party? Is that what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna.
I think sometimes we weaponize our incompetence.
Yeah, like I know there's not gonna be boxes all over the party. I'm just, I deal with uncomfortable situations with humor, and this whole city is uncomfortable.
I know. Can you count to 6, O'Keneal?
To 6?
Yes.
Sure. 1.
Okay, good. No, I'm just asking generally, can you count to 6?
Yeah, I know I'm good at math, yes.
Okay, so then you can do a back step.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. But first, I think we should get close.
We
Fighting a terrible urge to say I have clothes.
I will pay.
I have 4 gold in my name, so
Don't worry. I know you're so poor.
Wait, Boone. Boone, what about your cloak?
Finally time.
Boone untucks the cloak from beneath his plate armor and lets it fly.
Okay, Boone's good.
Nope. I mean, that's good. You can wear the cloak. We can find something suitable for it, but we're not wearing our armor out in
What?
public.
Wait, what?
At a party? No.
I like my armor though.
I know you do.
It makes it that people can't hurt me as much.
Trying to be as quiet as she can, Jax will say, "We were told that Asmundus is here. How are we going to be prepped for that in case he shows up to whatever party this is?"
That's a good point. How about the armor under the suit?
If you can fit your armor under your suit.
Yeah, probably not. My scale
I
mail, that
can-
shit's clunky.
I can cast Arc Skin on Boone to help him out a little bit, because I know he can't wear a full plate suit.
I don't feel pain as much when I go. So, when I go full wolf mode, so I'll be okay. I just might tear the suit if I have to go wolf mode.
That's fine. Your clothes. Choose a house for Sam. It will be fine.
Okay. Okay, let's go get clothes in, I guess. I've never worn fancy clothes before.
It's alright. Not everyone has a need to.
Let's go. And then I guess let's look out for a bathhouse whilst we're out there, because I still need a bath.
As you're crossing this way, there's a little gnome.
Oh no.
Who looks at you, Isandra. And then he looks at you, O'Neal.
Hello.
And then he goes back to his conversation.
The second he looks at Oaken, he's like, "Hi there.
Hey.
I'm O'Keneal.
Nice to
Pleasure to meet you."
I've met you before.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, at the tavern.
Which one?
Nerdville.
Mirrored.
You're only in for a little bit. The rest were there twice.
We've been to a lot of places, and maybe if I have met you, pleasure to meet you again.
Oh. Yeah, that place is fucked up.
Have I been to... Roger, have I been to Mirrodville before?
Yeah, you have, buddy.
Oh. What the fuck?
It's south. It was Leadentown technically, but
Oh, I remember Leadentown. I remember that one.
How?
Pleasure to meet you.
I think it's time we go now.
You just
Okay.
talk. Okay. And he
Watch
looks and he
yourselves
sees
out
the
there.
he sees the fucking Kenku and he's like, and then he's like, no, I gotta go. Dog. Go. It's a human-sized bird.
You know, those. Have you never heard of like an Aarakocra?
A what?
Oh my god.
You remember the whole thing of me living a sheltered life, right? You remember that?
It's like
Lived in the same village like most of my life, you know?
I feel like Aarakocras though, like that's it's like an animal, like you know that. All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna have that conversation happening in the background.
Yeah, this side.
Start making your way
So
out.
they're birds? Like,
Everyone headed out?
Boone coming?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going.
Then, as you head out into the grand city, which all the cities here call themselves, you can march through the more confusing streets around the Three Daggers. There is a shop nearby called the Milda's Threads.
I love that name so much.
I do too.
And as you approach, you can enter in. I actually used to have a map of this. I didn't prepare it today, though. There is a fairly large amount of fabrics and set clothing on pieces messily set around the outside of a boxy room. And in the center, there is a sort of central desk that goes in a full square. A woman sits inside with a number of gnomes that are too short to be seen over the counter. But you can tell they're there. The woman has fairly long silvery hair, a monocle, and she leans forwards onto the counter as you enter. What can I help you find?
So Nisander's gonna lean forward, gesticulating to the rest of the party. So we have we have an affair tonight that we are going to be going to, and I want to ascertain that all of us have something suitable to wear.
Last minute purchases, huh? That's alright, I had a few folks come in earlier today.
I want to make sure that they if at all possible, could also suit handkerchiefs.
That can be done. I've got a lot in stock. Now, I must warn you, some of it is costume grade. She kind of pulls up off of her seat. Come look around with me, dear.
And Sandra will trail behind.
She's going to start leading you around the room. There is hundreds of different sets of clothing as she pulls different racks out and different sets of things of any kind and shape you can imagine. The place is rather messy, but very well stocked. And so, if you want to help pick things out, you can help describe what you'd like to pick out from most anything. And anyone else, if they want to pick up any little accessories, they can as well.
Oakenhill's looking for green.
You find yourself to the green section. There's no green section.
No, yeah, the green section.
This is actually how department stores should be set up.
Yep.
And the fact that they are not
The green.
is a slight against me, personally.
So John has a section to avoid.
John,
As
that's great.
Isandra is like being led through, he'll like gesture for anybody that wants to follow him.
Oakenhill will follow.
Sandra will follow.
Oakenhill is so lost. He's like, what the fuck?
Okay, so who wants to go first?
Looking at like cowers a little bit and shrink down a little bit.
Is anybody going to break the ice?
I love
Um,
looking pretty, so I would love to.
Okay. Isandra is going to pull a gold-colored handkerchief from his like little sack that he has. It's going to have like little blue flowers embroidered on it, resembling the flowers that grow off flaxseed. And it's going to have like ivy embroidered around it. Okay, so I was thinking probably some things that is going to be a bit more neutral for him. Some things that is pleasable.
We can find that. I have some relatively neutral doublets. You think brown, gray, black? Ooh, black and gold. Black. She starts moving. And you'll be led to a section where you can start picking things out. There's like 24 of them, so...
Mm-hmm. Well, you find some things that fit your fancy, but here you go. And he'll hand over the handkerchief.
And he'll look at it with like a big smile on his face and like a toothy grin. And he'll eventually be let out and he'll pick out something, a black, like black with like a heavy emphasis on gold and reds. Something nice with a collar.
Absolutely. It has a collar, and all of these have varying degrees of flair to them, but the style, especially in Dacia right now, is lots of ruffles.
He like messes with them. It seems kind of unnecessary, but I don't need it.
And so Boone is set.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I guess I could.
Okay, Jax. And Isandra will pull out a red handkerchief. What were I thinking? There's a lot of reds and whites on here.
Could make it work as a pop of color if you want. Not sure though. Maybe. Let's keep
Maybe
it to
something sleeveless and longer cut, cinch that the waist a little bit. So, I mean, she'll still have mobility.
That sounds good. You know, I have just the thing. She starts wandering off to the next section with you all.
Mm-hmm. And then Isandra will hand over Jax's handkerchief, which will be a dark red fabric, almost maroon, with ivy, which is a motif in all of these handkerchiefs. And it'll have magnolias embroidered in, and white hollyhock.
Thank you.
Of course. And then as Jax is getting set, Sandra's going to look between Oakenhill and Ferandra.
These ceilings are pretty nice.
Ferandra will elbow Oakenhill.
Oh,
Thanks for the sub.
Oakenhill
Travis. Thanks for coming
a little
by.
elbow front.
Somehow
You go-
sync to your
you go-
subscription.
you go.
Ah,
all right.
such as-
And Ferandra will step forward.
And then Isandra is going to pull out a handkerchief that is like a lighter purple with like a tinge of pink to it. And it's going to have gentian and ivy knitted throughout it with blue hawthorn flowers, which are like violet and bell shaped. And you'll hand it over to Ferandra. I trust you to dress yourself.
Oh, all right. I suppose I don't see why not. Ferandra will step forward. What does the refraction look like again?
Refraction is quite the robe.
Mm-hmm.
It is almost a bright yellow with bits of blue and green and red glinting through it.
All right. So it's kind of just prismatic.
Yep.
All right. I think Ferandra will kind of drop the robe at first just to get like the undercoat. He's gonna wear like a very standard white button-up with kind of the... Yeah, he's gonna wear like a standard white button-up on like the first layer with... I think he'll wear like these velvety red slacks. And he's just gonna wear a... for the vest, I feel like he's gonna match it pretty close to the handkerchief. But there isn't gonna be a lot of like decal or design on the vest. It's just gonna be a pretty still color with a few little shimmers of a darker purple in there.
Sure.
And then the outside will be refraction, which he will just
Absolutely.
wear proudly.
Absolutely. Lumilda seems to be somewhat displeased with refraction. She tries to get you to take it off several times. However, of course, you went out at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want to change the colors on it, you can. But
no, it's just capes are a bit much right now, you know.
I guess. Well, actually, this is a mechanical question. If I don't wear it and I put it in my bag of holding and then I take it out and put it on, am I still going to be attuned to it?
Yep, as long as you don't unattune to it, tune to something else.
Okay. Well, in that case, he will actually put refraction away. But I think he'll stick with just the vest.
Okay.
Is there any insignia or anything to signify Jax's rank that she could get quickly embroidered onto part of her outfit?
You never asked Cecilia. But if you want to invent something, you can. Feel free to think on that.
I'm just trying to think of a way to make it at least a little bit outwardly visible of position. I'm not sure.
Then let's hop over to another.
Okay, we're all done here then? We're all good?
No,
All
that's
sorted?
you can hear.
What?
Okay, so for you, I think you probably want some extra room in the sleeves.
Probably, yeah.
Probably a fluffy tunic.
White fluff.
It'll be more comfortable.
Okay.
Nothing cinched. But also for you, Oakenhill, Anisandra will produce a deep navy blue handkerchief with yellow flowers resembling the flowers that sprout off of fennel. And of course, ivy embroidered into it and oak flowers, like little buds that grow in spring. And you'll offer it to Oakenhill.
Did you make this?
Yes.
Oh. Thank you.
Been working
Thank you. We'll take it like very carefully.
the past couple of weeks.
It's very kind. I like it. Okay. Beds are closed.
And then Isandra will let Oakenhill choose what he'd like to wear.
Oakenhill just stands there.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know what to choose. Okay. If there's anything with leaves on, I like leaves.
Let's do a tunic, okay? For you.
I like green. I don't have to go with the blue.
Flared slacks.
I don't know what flared or
Open
slacks mean.
Deal. Sandra will point to his own slacks, which have a slight flare to his leg.
You're missing like the patches though. he points at his, and there's like patchwork of repairs over the fucking the same pants he's worn for the last 5 years.
There's a difference between looking good and clothing items that is well loved.
But well loved is good, right?
We'll build you from the
Yes.
ground up.
Okay.
She starts pulling you along, pulling out.
Yeah,
fairly
Okanil
niche
just go
articles
lets
and
them follow. Like
ideas.
Okanil is so uncomfortable, and so out of his place. He's just like, yeah, okay. I'll just go along with what
Yours
the
is done very
professionals
quickly
say.
then. You just say yeah to the first things you're given.
I like leaves.
Nisandra, of course, made himself a matching handkerchief with the rest of the party. He has ivy embroidered in on his, and there are sweetbriar roses, and primrose embroidered in as well. It's a dark purple.
Absolutely. Then, as you gather your outfits together, you now have your fancy outfits. She'll place it all out on a list, and it comes out to a fairly even 250 gold.
Are you sure you want to pay for it?
Oh, I have plenty of gold.
You want my 4 gold?
No, Oakenhill, it's fine.
Okay.
You said 250 gold?
Hmm.
Okay. Isandra is going to produce one of his many, many little pouches of gold that he has, and he's going to carefully count it. 25 stacks of 10.
Absolutely. She'll just stand there as you count. Every once in a while, a little hand reaches over the counter and pulls coins over.
Thank you. It's hard to do 2 things at once. 13, 14.
And she'll say, "Good luck to you all. There's some big names at that party today, so I heard."
Wait, how did you know we're going to the party?
Everyone's going to that party. Everyone of note. I had a few people coming earlier today. Garden of Glass, right?
Does that mean we're of note? Is that how that works?
I imagine so. Or you're trying to rub shoulders with people who are.
Fair.
I mean, we are course young knights. Our knight commander is the one with the black scales.
She does a very light bow towards you, Jax. Have
Thank
fun,
you for
all of
helping us.
And do come back.
Pleasure meeting you.
So,
Okay.
you can march on.
Mm-hmm.
Quite well dressed. It's getting into the afternoon now.
Are there any last minute stops that we want to make?
Okay.
I need to stop by our good old magic lady to see if she got what I wanted real quick. I doubt she did, but might as well check in.
Sure.
Oakenhill will do one thing with his suit, and he'll pull out of his notepad 2 preserved leaves from the Sherwood, and he'll put it behind his handkerchief.
Absolutely. You pack it together, traveling through this end of town, you draw a few eyes. But nobody makes any comment. You're not the first today.
So, is it typical for, in a culture like this, to use, in a non-threatening way, weaponry as accent pieces?
That's a good point. Yeah. You're saying no weapons, Isandro?
Because if so, my white and blue bow, I feel like would be a good accent to my white and red dress.
My axe is shiny.
Can I roll like a history check to determine that?
You would just know. It's relatively
Okay.
common, especially if the weapon itself has a story to it.
All right. Yeah, you should be fine. I think each and every one of us got plenty of accent piece weaponry. No one's
What?
gonna give us a stink eye if we're wearing that.
What if I have an axe on my back? They won't have a problem with that.
I mean, you got a story behind it, don't you?
Yeah. Apparently, there's a demon inside it or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait.
Don't lead with that.
How
But
can
yeah.
how can he halt it? How can he halt it? How can he halt the axe? Hello. We're good. We're good.
Make me a persuasion check. Okay.
A persuasion check. Oh, charisma is my strong suit.
As he holds the axe in front of him. Yeah, Ferandra, they should all be fine carrying weapons, and as long as they're not carrying an arsenal
Yeah.
visibly, and as long as they don't draw their weapons, that is illegal.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. Don't. Sorry, the 8 persuasion.
Yeah, that checks for that checks out for him holding it in front of him, going hello.
I wouldn't draw nothing. I genuinely don't know if there's going to be any real tangible danger here. I think this is more of a reconnaissance. But, you know, if someone tries to kill us, I don't think they're going to get mad at us for defending ourselves.
Let's go to the magic lady and then do our last minute preparations.
We still need to get a bath.
This is true. Do you know of any bathhouses, Frandra?
Do I know of any bathhouses?
Yeah, there's actually a few in the inner city. There's one just
there's
across.
actually a few in the inner city.
There's one just across from the Colosseum, which is pretty close.
Do they do haircuts whilst they're there? Is that how that works? I don't know how bathhouses work.
They're pretty much
I'm sure you could.
self-service. You can go in.
I can braid your hair, Oaken Heel, if that's okay.
Sure. I can do it myself, but usually it's pretty messy. I usually just. I
We'll
haven't
do
undone. I don't think I've undone my braid in like 3 weeks.
We're going
so.
to go over to that bathhouse close by. You can catch up with us, Frandra.
Indeed. I'll meet you there.
Isandra, I don't think I've undone my braid in like 3 weeks.
It's okay. Have time.
Okay.
No one is at the temple as you pass the Temple of Parvise. And then, as you go to cross the bridge, your magic dealer's stand is not there.
Oh.
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 Stan?
Yeah, she had like a little wooden stand.
They got enough gold for a
Didn't
shop.
we recommend her to move?
I think we did.
Oh, that's a good point.
I hate when people take our advice.
Shit. All right. Well, while they bathe, I guess I'm gonna start picking around the city to see if I could find her.
But Boone, you usually give like really good advice, but
Hey, but it's like, it's not,
yeah, definitely. Oaken does
Why?
not know.
You can drag me to whereabouts you'd like to search for Andra.
Well, I think we Oh, wow, look at that. I believe we had recommended her somewhere over here. Also near the Starlight District.
Oh.
So I'll first take some glances around through there.
I thought it was the coin kiss a bit that we recommended.
Yeah, it was definitely in the inner city, for sure.
Absolutely. You'll eventually come across her just outside the gated community at the Palace of Knobs. Near the tower, which is itself a little wonder, a large glass tower rising. Like a strange prehistoric skyscraper. She has her little stand set up, and as you come by, she points to you and she says, "Haven't found it yet, but I know someone who has it."
Oh, hey, alrighty then. You think you can get it to me by tomorrow?
Oh, yes.
All right. I'll see you here tomorrow. Is this spot treating you better?
She nods. A little bit better. There are little kids running around that don't know when not to touch things.
Ooh. Oh, no. Did they get their hands on anything?
They grabbed something. They regretted it. It's alright. They're fine. But the guard has them now.
Okay, good. I thought they killed a kid. Fuck.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'll leave it to it then. I do appreciate the help. I really do.
I might even have it later this evening.
Well, hey. We're going to a party right now, but when I come back around, I'll make sure to give a little swing by.
Oh, yes. Very good luck. Look at you, all quite fancy looking right now.
I know. You should see the rest of my gang. They're doing great.
And the rest of the
Even
gang
Oakenhill.
can have a bath.
I don't think Oakenhill in his entire life has had like a scented bath. He usually just watches in a river. He's like, what the fuck?
Fresh water brought in by aqueduct from much further upstream is pouring in on the side of a large building, and as you enter, there's various places where you can wash yourself out and find your way back out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's better.
And at the bathhouse, Sandra will go through the painstaking efforts of helping Oakenhill brush out his hair for the first time in several weeks.
I think the last time he did it was probably when he got fancy for going home to the Sherwood. So yeah.
And each time he brushes into a snarl, he'll apologize profusely. But he will give Oakenhill a looser fitting braid, something that is not uncomfortable, but definitely a bit neater than what he previously had.
And you know what? Oakenhill cleans up all right.
Oh, you're pretty good at this.
I used to believe my sisters have very often.
You did a great job. I appreciate it.
Of course.
By the time you all are done, Ferandra will have